Hello folks, and welcome to the channel. Just a quick update on the Baofeng UV5R Mini that I did a review on there a while back. It's just to update you slightly on a few changes there have been since I did that initial video review. In the first review, at the time I did it, there was no chirp support for programming the radio, and there was no CPS programming software. The only software for programming at that time was the Ola radio app, Bluetooth programming. But since then, there has been CPS programming software released for it, which you can download from baofengradio.com. And also there has been chirp support written for the radio as well, so you can now program the 5R Mini using chirp. So you have three options. You have either the Ola radio Bluetooth app, you can have CPS software from baofengradio.com, or you can use chirp support for the radio. So other than that, there's another little feature that I failed to mention in my initial review, and that was the fact that you can toggle between high and low power on the radio by a long press of the number 8 key. So I hope you can see this on the screen here. At the minute the radio is in high power, which is indicated by the letter H up there. And if you long press the number 8 key, you will see that it toggles between high and low power. So there we are, a long press, and the H is turned into the letter L, indicating that the radio is now in low power. So a long press again, and we're back into high power again. So, and a good little tip there for anyone who's wanting to toggle between high and low power there on the fly. Long press of the number 8 key, and that will achieve that for you. Something else that came to my attention, and at first I thought there was something faulty with one of the radios I got. There has been an updated firmware released. The initial firmware that came on the radio was version 0.26, and if we go into their menu and we look in there under radio info, we can see that the green model here is running firmware version 0.26, hardware version 1. But since then, they have released a version 2.7 firmware. And as we can see on the clear bodied radio here, if we go into the menu and we look at the radio info, we'll see that the clear bodied one is running firmware version 0.27, still hardware version 1. So there is an updated firmware. So I couldn't really see much difference between the two radios as to what the new firmware release had done. But it came to me as I had the two radios sitting side by side, and if you watch them closely, you'll see that the clear bodied radio on the right hand side, the green LED on it will flash every 15 seconds. It just did it there now. I hope you can see that. Whereas on the old firmware version, the 0.26 version, the LED does not flash every 15 seconds. The reason for the new firmware and the LED flashing every 15 seconds is what they call a breathe function on the radio. So in other words, when the screen times out and goes black, as you can see, if you have your screen set to time out in order to save the battery, your screen goes black, and you might not actually know whether your radio is still switched on and active or not. But because the green LED flashes every 15 seconds, that's an indicator that your radio is indeed still switched on and active, even though the screen is black, and you might otherwise think that the radio was off. So that's an interesting function and a key difference between the firmware version 0.26 and the new version firmware 0.27. If you have the new version 0.27 firmware, you will get the breathe LED function on it, which you won't get on the old firmware version. So that's really it, folks. Just a quick update to let you know about the programming software update. Say you've now got 3 options: Bluetooth via the Ola radio app, CPS software from baofangradio.com. You can download it there, or you can have chirp support. The number 8 key for toggling between high and low power. And finally, the firmware differences between the 2 radios and what that entails. So if you have the latest firmware edition 0.27, you will have the flashing LED every 15 seconds to let you know that the radio is still active. So thanks very much for watching, folks. Please give the channel a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more content like that. It's all free. And thank you for watching. Just a quick update on the UV5R Mini. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.